Conscious Artificial Intelligence. Artificial intelligence, AI, is primarily implemented by a class of computer programs that can accomplish tasks that mimic human intelligence. Examples are things like speech recognition, facial recognition, self-driving cars, and chess playing. With the improved computers and algorithms that we have today, these kinds of computer capabilities have become increasingly more useful. Intelligence is a multi-component phenomena, the definition of which has evolved over time. When computers became more capable, it was discovered that much of what was considered human intelligence could be algorithmically implemented by computers using a dozen simple instructions: Shift-L, Shift-R, add, sub, multiple, div, and or, XOR, move, jump, and compare, plus some variations of these. They can be executed in any sequence, or at any speed, or on any number of cores and GPUs, but they are still all there is. It is astounding that these kinds of simple computer instructions, SCI, are the basis for all computer algorithms. Speech recognition, facial recognition, self-driving cars, and chess playing are all accomplished with the simple computer instructions. There is nothing more going on in the computer. There is no thinking, feeling, or awareness of anything in a computer. That sense of there being somebody home in a computer is false and is an illusion perpetrated by the simple computer instructions properly written by human programmers. Even the new ChatGPT chatbot is just implementing sequences of the simple computer instructions. A neural net is configured, learns, using only simple computer instructions. It is foolish and fraudulent to proclaim that computers are becoming conscious and will want to destroy us all, when you consider the limitations of the simple computer instructions. Modern artificial intelligence is getting pretty useful, but it is still just a tool. It is completely intuitive and sensible to realize that artificial intelligence is not and cannot be conscious when you consider what the computers of today are actually doing. Another nonsensical claim is that computers will start writing their own code and become super intelligent during some kind of technological singularity event, which should scare us all. Computers have already been writing their own code for decades, but they can only use the simple computer instructions, so it is understandable and expected that nothing has come of it. No singularity event has occurred, and very little usefulness comes from computers writing their own code, which is limited to the simple computer instructions. It is unbelievable that marketing departments are trying to imply that there is some sort of conscious entity involved in speech recognition, facial recognition, self-driving cars, and chess playing. But it is all just hype to influence businesses and consumers into buying artificial intelligence-based products. The products can be very good, but the hype is fraudulent and unfortunate. Artificial intelligence merely consists of computer programs performing specific tasks. These would have to be classified as non-conscious artificial intelligence. If consciousness can be added to machines, then full conscious artificial intelligence will be achieved. Computers will need a consciousness portal. This portal obviously cannot be a program using the simple computer instructions, but must be a connection to a conscious mind through some kind of probably quantum mechanics-based electronics. Continuing with the computer conscious entity fraud, there are some people pushing the thought that since AI is becoming conscious, it must be given human rights. Other people post things like, "Can AI be held responsible when bad things happen?" Self-driving car companies are actively pushing that fraud with the hope that people will believe it is not the company's fault when their cars run off the road. This is a particularly pernicious mind game foisted on the public. Companies that sell AI-based products are only too happy to make you think that it was the evil AI going out of control that did it, and not the bad design they knowingly sold you. According to the Intermind model, IMM, the speech recognition, facial recognition, self-driving car, and chess-playing capabilities would reside in the machine physical mind, PM, which is the computer hardware and software. The machine physical mind serves the same purpose as our human physical mind. But it seems that there is no capability for a conscious mind, CM, to have any volitional effect on the machine physical mind like occurs with a human physical mind. The machine physical mind is just mindlessly executing computer programs. There is speculation that the human conscious mind might interact volitionally with the human physical mind using quantum mechanical effects. The Wikipedia page for quantum consciousness says, "The quantum mind or quantum consciousness group of hypotheses propose that classical mechanics cannot explain consciousness. It posits that quantum mechanical phenomena, such as quantum entanglement and superposition, may play an important part in the brain's function and could form the basis of an explanation of consciousness. So we might speculate that a conscious mind could also interact volitionally with a machine physical mind using quantum mechanical effects. But current technology does not allow for this in computer designs. The special connections are just not designed into the hardware at this time. We basically are not sure how to do this yet. But we have to start somewhere, and the machine consciousness experiment using set junctions is the most recent attempt to make such a quantum mechanical connection from a conscious mind to a machine physical mind. The quantum mechanical connection between the conscious mind and the physical mind must be a two-way street. Volition allows a conscious mind to affect a physical mind in order to do things in physical space, PSP. So in this case, the connection is from the conscious mind to the physical mind. A conscious mind also needs to perceive what is going on in a physical mind, and therefore in physical space, so this connection must be from the physical mind to the conscious mind. For humans, neurons contain structures called microtubules that operate based on quantum mechanical principles. If a conscious mind, through an intermind, is able to sense the state of a human physical mind by sensing the state of the microtubules, then the conscious mind might have the ability to sense all neurons in the human physical mind at the same time. For vision, the conscious mind might be able to sense the state of the visual cortex areas in order to experience what the visual areas are currently seeing. The conscious mind would experience its own personal conscious light, CL. Maybe these microtubules could be influenced by quantum fluctuations in space-time. So, if a conscious mind could cause a quantum fluctuation near a microtubule, then the conscious mind might be able to influence the brain in a large way, if enough microtubules are affected. This is very hypothetical, but it is a logical avenue to explore. For machines, there are no neurons, but there are transistors which operate with quantum mechanical principles. What if a conscious mind, through an intermind, could sense the state of the transistors in an electronic circuit? A TFT display monitor has a transistor at each pixel location. Maybe a conscious mind can sense the state of all these transistors in order to see what is currently displayed on the monitor. This is similar to how the conscious mind senses the visual cortex in humans. The machine might then experience its own personal conscious light similar to the human experience. This situation could also work for camera chips and conscious minds. It may be the case that millions or billions of conscious minds have been experiencing what's going on in the world through transistors for many years already. But these conscious minds have not had any way to affect anything in physical space because we have not designed the volitional interfaces yet. Manufacturers are not making androids, robots with consciousness, yet, just mindless robots. But fully conscious androids are conceptually possible and could be a reality someday. Since a transistor operates at the quantum level of physics to some extent, then maybe it could be influenced by quantum fluctuations in space-time. So, if a conscious mind can cause a quantum fluctuation near the device, then the conscious mind might be able to influence a circuit that is connected to the device, and this circuit through amplification might be able to affect the behavior of a machine. This would be a volitional interface. Also, on the cutting edge of technology, there now exist single electron transistors and microtubule transistors that will be, and must be, researched for their tunneling and quantum fluctuation sensitivities as applied to machine consciousness. Circuit designs for evaluating these new technologies will probably need to be direct-to-chip level designs and not board-level designs. It will take some specialized expertise and some outside funding to enable this kind of research. The problem with artificial intelligence today is that scientists are working on the computer processing side of things while denying that a conscious visual experience, for example, would greatly improve the operation of their machines with respect to visual processing. Consider that billions of years of evolutionary development produced the conscious visual experience in the life forms on this planet. So why do we want to deprive our machines from using this kind of data?